Okay, so then after that, after you go to our repository at Bionic Broncos, you're gonna click on here at home, or on your, wherever you have access, and then just click on clone or download, and then just you can either download the zip or open desktop. And so this is for GitHub use. So I usually just download the zip, and so it's gonna download the zip file right here, and then you're gonna want to unzip it. I don't even know if we have WinRAR in this, probably not. So let's actually, yeah, we do. Okay. So then it's gonna have this folder right here, and so basically from here now you can, if you have Eclipse on your computer, you can actually open these. This is essentially the project, but you just obtained it from here. So now I'm gonna show you how to do a push. So if you look over here, right, you have the Buckybot, the main folder, and then you have, let's go into source folder, and let's just go into one of these classes. Doesn't matter. We're on robot.java on this one, on this computer right now. So as you can see, you can also view all of the source code, all of the code on the repository itself. So even from your phone, you can just check it out. And if anyone needs help or anything, you guys can contact each other and be like, hey, you made a mistake on line 48, blah blah blah, change this. Or you could even change it yourself from your phone if you're that technically inclined. And then you go in here, right, you go bada bing bada boom. Oh, you made a mistake. I'm just making something else. I'm just making a comment right here saying mistake. Okay. And so then let's say I save those changes, right? So now those changes are saved, but they're only on the computer. So to put it on here, so we update this, and I just remember that I just put mistake on line 30. So I put that on line 30. So you're gonna see right here, right now on this one, there's nothing. Well, line 30 would be right here between line 29 and line 30 because I added a new line, but there's nothing here saying mistake. So because the changes haven't been pushed yet. So what you do is once you have your repository cloned, and you copy that to a folder, a zip file somewhere. Once you copy the items in the zip file to a folder somewhere, then you're gonna have a project like this, right? You're gonna have this here, right? So what you're gonna want to do is you're then gonna want to go here to Git Bash. You're gonna want to click on Git Bash here. That'll just bring you to this directory. Once you open up Git Bash, it's going to bring you to something like this. It's a terminal. So what you want to do is you want to start off with git init once you get home, and it's going to reinitialize the repository. I'm not going to press enter because I've already done it. After that's done, you're going to want to type this in. Git. You're going to want to type in git remote origin. Git remote add origin, and then the URL to our Git repository. So once you do that, then you should have access to our repository. And so then you'll be able to do what is called a commit. And what a commit basically is you basically commit to the changes you have made. It's literally what it means. So a couple of simple basic commands for Git is Git Status. Git Status, you can check what's not in the commit, and what is. So everything in red here isn't in the commit. So that means it's technically saved in the file, but it's not saved on the repository. So since it's not saved, it's never going to get pushed to here if we push any changes. So what you do is to add the changes onto the commit, you type in git add. Okay. Now you can do git add anything. So if I wanted to add, let's say right here, there's the .metadata folder that got updated. There's a bunch of things in the .metadata folder, and you can be general about the location as well. You don't have to be specific .metadata / .plugins. You could if you want to exclude certain things, but we don't have to. So what you could do is git add star, and that adds everything that has been changed to the repository. So there you go. It just changed it and spit out that. So then you can do git status again. Oh crap. Hold on. I might have an older version of Git on here. Oh, is it actually dot? Oh, I guess it is. All right, well, at your house, you're going to have a more up-to-date version of Git. I don't know why this is so outdated for some reason, but if not git add star, just try git add dot. It should add all the folders. But now if we do git status, we should see everything in green. No, we don't. Okay, well, I guess, okay, actually some things were added. Some things weren't, though. I guess I'm just going to manually add the metadata folder as well. So I'm going to do git add metadata, that's the name of the folder. And that should add everything in the metadata folder as well. So now we have, now everything should be green. There you go. So now everything's in the repository. So now we're ready to commit our changes. So what you do is, and you guys are going to get used to this as time progresses, and it'll be really fast. So you can do this in like 5 seconds. So basically now you do git commit, and then you could commit without a message, but I recommend you guys to always write what you changed. So what you do is type -m, okay, and then in quotes you can type in a message for basically development notes for what was changed. So let's say that I fixed a mistake, right? Fixed a mistake. Smiley face. There we go. So then you press enter, and there you go. It pushes everything. So as you can see, everything Git status is still green, and it says that you're working on the master branch, which is the main branch. I'll talk to you guys about branching later on. It's not really that important for this project. It's more for like really complex projects where you have multiple features and you're like working on one feature while you want to update the original. So basically the master branch is all you guys really have to care about for now. So now you can see that it was pushed to the master branch locally. So now we want to push it to it on GitHub. So what you do is you just do git push origin master, and then this should push all changes onto there. And since I already did the initial commit, this should go by faster, even though we're on a mobile hotspot. But yeah, it should just update one single file pretty much.
Cool.
But we shall see,
So it's sort of like, so you push it to here, and then if you wanted to, like if you're checking it from your phone, like the updates, and you see what's fixed or whatever, and you want to do something, do you click it? And
yeah, you can like edit it.
Opens up?
You might have to use a file editor, but yeah, you can definitely do it from your phone. So as you can see, everything was done, counting 46 objects that were updated. So now if we refresh this, it's the same class that we were in here, right? That we updated and we added the mistake line, and as you can see, it just popped up right there on line 30.
Cool.
Yeah, so then another person that wants to update their project would just have to do git pull origin master as well. So you have a git push origin master, and you have git pull origin master. Git push is to push changes, git pull is to pull changes, basically updating your project. It's going to tell me that my project's already up to date, because it is, because no changes have been made, but yeah, you're going to see that in a second.
So can you only work with like the most updated version, or are you able to go back? And,
so the whole point of this is version control, and so you can go back. That's the whole point of branches. But I mean, I would just check, like, as long as you guys can like correct each other on stuff, I mean, it should be fine.
Let's say 2 people have it downloaded on their computer and they try and upload 2 separate changes.
Oh, right, that. Okay, so that GitHub is smart enough to automatically merge both of those changes together.
oh, that's cool.
And sometimes whenever there's like conflicting changes, like if it's like the same line, it'll even ask you which one you want to keep or which one you want to put. So, yeah. So as you can see, I tried pulling it and it said it's already up to date, because it is. But if there was to be a change, it would put all the changes on here and then everything would show up on here. But yeah, that's basically the Git of using Git.
Okay. All right, sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.